Hey everyone, welcome back to my podcast. I'm your host, Lester Gonzalez, and as an educator and psychology graduate, I will talk about self-improvement, personal growth, success, and how our mindset plays a crucial role in our lives. Please do like and follow as it will help grow this podcast. And that being said, for today's topic, I want to dive deeper into 8 psychological habits for boosting productivity. Productivity is essential when achieving our goals and success. And the more productive we are, the more we'll utilize our time and energy to complete certain tasks. In the fast-paced world we live in today, there's so much we go through, and which is the reason why I want to share these 8 psychological habits that can help boost our productive lifestyle. The first habit I want to get into is task prioritization. Prioritizing tasks is essential in boosting our productivity. This gives us the urgency in tackling the most critical priorities first, while also staying efficient and active. And the more we get through these priorities, the less we'll worry throughout the day. You see, task prioritization develops the mindset of completion, developing a greater sense of responsibility within ourselves. So that being said, the more we prioritize tasks, the more productive and responsible we'll become. I had this experience a lot when I was in college, having my planner and being able to manage my task, making sure I complete these assignments ahead of time. That way I don't really worry about everything ahead. And the second habit I want you guys to have is self-motivation. You see, being productive comes from self-motivation and motivating ourselves. Self-motivation helps maintain our enthusiasm and drive, and as we work throughout the day, self-motivation uplifts our mood, allowing us to put in the reps and stay consistent. So remember, we have to think of self-motivation as growth within the process. The more we believe in our growth, the more motivated we'll be in staying productive. The third habit would be focus and concentration. Productivity is developed through focus and concentration. You see, this habit helps minimize distractions while having effective time management. Remember that every second counts when being productive. The more we become focused and concentrated in the work we put in, the easier we'll get things done. And as we focus, we get into this zone where we become more efficient in working. As we develop focus and concentration, we become more productive over time. And you see, when I talk about let's get into zone, I'm sure many of us have worked on homework or certain assignments, and we're in this zone, this working zone where we are free from distractions and fully concentrated. So that's what will make us more productive. The fourth habit is time management. You see, there is no productivity without utilizing our time management. As mentioned before, every second counts within our lifetime, right? And the more we get distracted, the more time we'll waste in reaching our goals. And productivity is all about completing tasks, putting in the work and doing everything we can to reach our goals. If we aren't prioritizing our tasks or creating a set schedule, then time will catch up to us. And effective time management helps us avoid time-wasting activities, right, which then maximizes our productivity. The fifth habit is organization. I cannot stress how effective organization is, and maintaining an organized workspace is essential in staying productive. This habit helps reduce clutter and chaos, making it easier to find what we need to stay on track. I don't know about you guys, but I cannot work in my workstation when it's all messy. I need to make sure it's clean. Staying organized not only helps us become more productive, but helps uplift our mood in completing tasks. Nothing feels better than having a comfortable workspace. And the more organized we are, the more productive and efficient we'll be. The sixth habit is constant learning. And constant learning is the foundation towards staying productive. This habit will help us gain more knowledge while also developing these skill sets. And as we constantly learn, we're constantly working, thus allowing us to experience new things and taking action to do so. Remember, trying new things will have us explore and work toward the goals we strive for. And the more we strive to learn something new, the more productive we'll be in trying new skills. Constant learning is like taking certain risks within ourselves. We find growth as we constantly learn. And the more we learn, the more knowledge we obtain, and we could utilize that within our future. The seventh habit is effective decision making. You see, effective decision making will help us become more productive and prioritize these tasks that we need to complete. This habit helps make timely decisions, ensuring we don't fall behind. And effective decision making helps us move forward with confidence, allowing us to choose what works best in becoming productive and knowing what we need to finish. You see, everyone has different ways in being productive. You have to keep that in mind. We are all different. We all have different methods or, a different schedule of how we go through a work life. But, it all comes down to the decisions we make and the actions we're willing to take, which is why having effective decision making is crucial. And the final habit, which I find super important in staying productive, is goal setting. Productivity is fueled by setting clear goals for ourselves. This habit gives our own sense of purpose and direction. Think about it that way because, if there's something we're constantly working for that we want to achieve, we will stay productive. The more we think about it, the more we think about it, we want to double down in our work and be able to complete them. It also helps us stay focused and motivated in working on these specific objectives. And the more we set goals, the more we prepare ourselves in becoming productive. And as a result, goal setting brings so much value of our time, effort, and passions, making our lifestyle more workflowy, productive type, So that's why goal setting is super crucial in staying productive. And that is all I have for you guys today in the 8 psychological habits for boosting productivity. Thank you all so much for listening. I hope you enjoyed the podcast. And for more self-improvement content, stay tuned. Make sure to leave a like and follow. It will really help me out as I love speaking my knowledge and mentorship with all of you. I look forward to growing with all of you on this podcast. If you ever need anything, feel free to reach out. I'll see you guys in the next episode. And as always, I wish you all a blessed day.